Hello, and welcome to my basement. I have been wanting to redesign my basement for the longest time. I am going to be working on turning this into a completely different space. My goals for this space are a laundry room, storage, and a tools craft area.
Extra space for reading, playing video games, hanging out, accommodating a guest, or just like a chill area.
Now, I have gone on YouTube and looked up unfinished basement transformations, and I could not find anything that was matching the scope of my space. So hopefully I can put this transformation out there in the world as something new. My basement, you can see I'm touching the ceiling. Now, another aspect that is kind of unique, a crawl space. I never really knew what a crawl space was. I thought a crawl space was like a creepy little door that like a haunted doll might live in. But in my situation, my crawl space is this area where there is about 3 feet high of concrete that goes the rest of the foundation of my home. Right now, our washer and dryer sits on top of it, if you're wondering how these are just floating in the air. And then behind that is it is the entire square footage of essentially my home office, but back here. Now, in order to transform my basement the way I want, I have to utilize the crawl space. Behind me, you see an explosion of laundry. Underneath the steps, you'll see forgotten, supplies for when we built our house. My goal is to take a lot of the items that are stored down here and create a functioning storage space inside of my crawl space. Today, I'm going to be focusing on hard cleaning and figuring out a lighting situation that makes the crawl space accommodating for storage and cataloging storage. All right, let's start with the worst part, cleaning up. Welcome to my crawl space. So far, I have not given you a really good look at the crawl space, and that is because I could not get back here. I have been cleaning and stuff for the last few hours, and I've moved the dryer over a little bit, and now I can give you a better view. Scary creepy, right? It does have a ton of potential. I have stored a few things back here previously, and then my old computer is back there, but that's kind of it. And then everything else is kind of shrouded in dust. My partner had actually started doing the concrete right around here, and it is unfinished right at this line. It's not super necessary to even finish it. I'm hoping that we can clean this up and just make this look nice. If the whole thing was smooth concrete, I would love to paint it, but we're gonna work with what we have the best that we can. Now, one of the good things about John is when I start to work on a project, usually it will motivate him to want to be a part of it. Maybe, down the line, once the crawl space becomes my vision of a really cool space, John will jump in and want to help me clean up and stuff. I know myself, and I won't use this space if it's scary. It has to be cool. It has to be cute. Hey!
How's it going?
Good, how are you?
Alright. Doesn't it suck down there?
Hmm?
Does that suck down there?
No, come on in. This is all mold.
No.
No, smell it.
It's efflorescence.
What's efflorescence?
Just deposits of whatever the water has picked up as it wicks from inside of dirt through the masonry. So like lime, calcium.
It smells good. Well,
It smells earthy.
yeah, earthy.
Yeah.
It's pretty dusty, but
The only thing I can do to stop it really is to finish the stucco, which I should do eventually anyway.
well, once I clean down here, it'll be really easy.
Yeah, it is nice working down there, I'm not gonna lie. You just sit on your ass and do it.
Yeah, I'd be sitting. Look at all the layers of just earth in the vacuum. I need a shop vac. Look at that. So I thought some of this black stuff, this like black and white, I thought that this was mold, but it's actually like just earth, like schist and other stuff. If we take a look at it, see right here? See it sparkling? It's like being in a cave. That is so cool. I almost don't want him to cover it. The Sopranos is not a comedy. It's a drama. Now, it has been a bit of a long time coming, but today is paint day. Last night, John finished the second coat of mortar in the crawl space, and it is looking amazing, fantastic. I debated back and forth if I wanted to get like garage floor paint, and garage floor paint is really cool, like a two-part epoxy that comes with little bits, like almost looks like a terrazzo kind of effect. It's really cool. However, one, garage floor paint has to be applied in 60-degree weather. It's going to take a really long time, like June, for that to happen. The garage floor paint is also a two-part that mixes together, so it has to be done in one run. Because of the space we have here and the washing machines, I would have to paint half, move the washing machines onto the other half, and then paint. I love the effect. It looks awesome. However, I'm also putting a rug back here, so there's no point. So this is concrete floor paint. Now, this is from Drylock. I was calling it ugly.
They ask you how you are, you just have to
But
say
this is concrete floor paint. The only thing I could get was the color bamboo beige. This bamboo beige, to me, the word beige, you know, reminds me of like taupe, like eggshell white, but this is really giving concrete bench. This is what they had in stock. Now for the wall paint, I have Drylock Original Concrete Waterproof, which is going to be great for the crawl space. Awesome. And they just had this white, but this was the only color. And this paint is textured. Now don't unsubscribe. So I got the pamphlet, and this is what I have. This, it looks like I'm showing you nothing. This is more my vibe anyway. John wanted the gray, so we disagreed, so I felt bad. But this, I think this is much too dark. Now, I could have picked from these colors, but they're giving me like Goo Goo Gaga Baby's Room. So this is what we went with. This was the only, we could only choose this. Pretend you never saw these, because, it's gonna be a while till we get to this part anyway, because I have to clean the floors. Do I even record myself doing that? Oh, I'm using the paint cup as my tip jar, but you can empty it. All the spare change I find. I'm gonna get a latte. Was that just a car key? It's a lot of soup. Okay, here is the shadow of the camera. Okay, it is the next day from painting the floor. And I'm going to install these string lights, Baxtel string lights. They're like having a wedding. I got these from Amazon. I actually ordered these before the project even began as lighting, and they got lost in the mail or stolen, whatever. So I reordered them, and now the project's almost finished, but I'm hoping this will create some sort of lighting. The light that has been back here the whole time is studio lights from like my filming setup, so not a permanent solution, and the light has been particularly beat up, I think, from being down here. And I ordered hooks. And these hooks are kind of like keychains. Like, it's like this. Like opening and then closing. I think that'll help us kind of string the string lights and then be able to like nudge them a little bit. Hey everyone! We are back in a crawl space today, so there might be a little bit of an echo. The echo is brand new. I was running the dryer last night and I had never heard the echo before. I think because this was earth and this was dusty. And how cool did these lights turn out? It is such a magical little space down here. I am tempted to just put a mattress down here, like 100%. My bedroom growing up was an unfinished basement, and really just a mattress down here, I feel like I'm just, it feels awesome. It is such a cool little cozy place. I think if we didn't need it for storage, it would be so cool to just have like a little projector screen. Maybe one day, if I become full minimalist and get rid of all my stuff, but probably not. This has to serve as a fully functioning storage room. I ordered some legs from Amazon. I ordered some table legs, and we are just going to quickly DIY these risers. Now, today, we are going to be organizing my Christmas stuff. You might be able to see I can't access it, which is great for my boyfriend because it means I can put my junk in it, in theory. However, I have filled it full of Christmas decorations. So yesterday, finishing up, I was able to consolidate all my clothing that I'm keeping in storage from 2 containers to 1. Now I have a free container. Today, I want to narrow down all my Christmas decorations so they fit into 1 container. I have to figure out how to get up there. I'm not kidding, I can't get up there. Good morning from the crawl space. So we ran into a little bit of a hiccup. I thought that the rug I had planned to use down here would just fit, but I've had the rug at John's parents' house for like 4 years and kind of just forgot that it was an enormous rug. So I spent the morning measuring and buying a proper rug, which was really difficult. Shopping for rugs, I feel like, is shopping for lamps. Like, most lamps are the worst. But I did find something that I think will work. Regardless, I want to move on. I wanted to have the rug down before we built up the storage situation, but the rug isn't going to arrive until next week. I wanted to buy it in real life today. I was on Craigslist. I messaged like 3 people and it was just weird. So we're gonna do it this way. Yesterday, while I was laying down the rug, I did some more organizing and freed up another tote. You know, I'm a little sad that this storage room is now going to fill up with stuff and I can't hang out down here. I did get a rug pad that is super thick in case I want to just come down here and roll around. The more stuff we put back here, the more open my main basement becomes, and that is 100% worth it. A basement is a valuable addition of square footage in any small home like mine, so I hope this inspired you or at least gave you something to think about. I am so happy with how the crawl space turned out. It was literally a dirt pit and we transformed it into this place that is safe to store seasonal, craft, pet stuff, extra clothing, and it frees up so much space in my basement because all of those things that I might not necessarily need every day are tucked away back there in this cute and cozy little zone, and I'm so happy that we made it happen. So this is one of many basement transformation videos you're going to see coming out of me in the next couple of weeks, so make sure you are subscribed to stay tuned. Thank you guys so much, and bye!